Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. I hope everything is well with you guys as it is with me. If you have not already, please hit that like button, smash that thumbs up button, you know what's up, and hit that subscribe button as well. It literally takes 1 second and it helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, let's get right into today's video. As you can see right here on the warm-up set of bodyweight pull-ups before my big weighted session here coming up, I am just flying up on the bar. Even though I didn't feel really that well today and my energy was low, my just everything, I didn't feel it, and I usually feel it on this day of the week. But you can't win them all, and I think you need to listen to your body and listen to what it's telling you. I often talk about this like creepy resistance, is what I call it, when your body is basically trying to fool you into not going training or not training hard enough, or not doing the work that needs to be done, because there's this creepy resistance that your mind is telling you to not go so hard, or before you're going to the gym or to the place where you're working out, your body will be like, no, 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 we're good here, like, we don't need to train, we need to relax, we need to recover. And that is what I call the creepy resistance, because often that creepy little resistance that you have there for not going training will just vanish, will just disappear, after a few sets, or maybe just in the warm up. Sometimes when you get warmed up, you just get blood flow in the whole body, and the area that you're training, that just goes away, and you start, sometimes you actually feel really good on those days where you're not, feeling it at all. It's a really weird thing. So I think often you should make the decision after you're warmed up, and then think about how you should go about your training. If you should cut it completely, if you're feeling ill or whatever, or just go super, super light. That's kind of part of the auto regulation, part of not being stupid with your training, and training accordingly. So what you just saw there, right now I finished the first set of my 4x4 with 2 big boy plates on, strapped onto the weight belt there. I completed a 4x4 with 40 kilograms. So what was on the scheduling for today, like you guys have seen the pattern if you've been watching videos prior to this one, was a 10x10 weighted pull-ups session with a 20 kilograms added plate. Now, I told you that I was feeling some kind of way and I wasn't really up for training, and I just felt weakness. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't feel recovered at all from the weekend, and I wasn't feeling it. Let's just call it that. And I'd say, let's just train heavy with lower repetitions, and then do the rest of the 100 pull-ups like the daily 100 body weight. That's how we're gonna go about it. We're gonna get some stimulus with hard weights, and then just complete them body weight, rep them out. That was the second set right there. And man, do you brace differently? Do you pull differently? Just in general, when you're training in those lower rep schemes, it's just a totally different beast from training like 10x10s weighted. All this volume work that I do, that is basically all I've done all summer. Like, just tons of volume work, right? I do the daily 100, and then 2 times a week I do, well, that daily 100 with a weight plate, added to me. And recently I've been working up to a 20 kilo weight plate, and I've been able to complete that a couple times. I've been able to do it like 2 or 3 times in my opinion successfully, and then like 5 or 6 if you total, but a couple of those being unsuccessful in my opinion. And thus far I've only been able to complete it in the 1 grip, which is the standard width, shoulder width grip. So I got some stuff to work on. As I said though, I just wasn't feeling doing a 10x10 with 20 kilos today. All that volume and all that weighted volume. Jesus Christ, man. That's not what I wanted. So my mind went a different way, something that I've been planning to do, but not really been scheduling or planning or, doing, which is, doing lower repetitions with higher weights. And it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but haven't really, been able to think how I should go about it with my training routine and my training schedule as of right now. But today, that is the way I got it done. So I did a 4x4, which is only 16 repetitions, and that is not a lot. That's not even a fifth of the daily volume that we're doing. I did warm up a body weight set of 10 though, and then I did 1 plate with 10 reps, so I did 20 kilos for 10 reps. And instead of doing 9 more sets of that volume, 20 kilos, 10 repetitions, instead of doing 9 more sets of that, I put on another plate. So I had one 20 kilo plate on, then I put two 20 kilo plates on. And I decided to do, maybe I'll do 3 or 4s. And I did the first set of 4 and it felt decent. I might say my form was not totally on point on the first 2 sets. I do believe I got up there and I did complete the 4s. On the second 2, questionable. Definitely questionable, but happy with the effort anyway. And I'm thinking about how I should incorporate this going forward. Maybe doing 3x3, 4x4, or 5x5, that kind of rep scheme, one day a week, and a 10x10 one day a week. So instead of doing 2 10x10s every week. Or maybe doing 10x10s as a majority, and then now and then, like every other week, I'll get in a 5x5 or a 3x3. I don't know. Maybe I'll love it, and it's something that I want to incorporate more, or, I'll do it differently, or I'll do it the same way that I have been doing. Nice feeling to switch it up a little, though. Maybe that's what you need when you're really fatigued and when you feel like your training hasn't been really going anywhere the past week and you're just fatigued, you're tired, there's all these other external factors bothering you. So that's what I did. Right after the 4x4 there, I just repped them out in body weight pull-ups. The remaining, 10, 20 plus 16. So there were 36 repetitions I did there when I completed the last set of the weighted pull-ups with 40 kilograms. So I had 64 repetitions to go, and I just repped those out body weight style. And let me tell you, when I put the two 20 kilogram plates off of my weight belt and just took the weight belt off, man, I felt light, first of all. I felt like I could just, my steps, walking and everything, I just felt like I felt like a feather, okay? I felt like a feather. And when I went up to the bar again and started doing the pull-ups, the remaining 64 pull-ups, body weight, I believe I just repped them out in 10s, and then I did a last set of 4 there in the end, just all-out clean reps, fairly high pace, low rest time. I believe I, waited to max 3 minutes for maybe some sets, in between the sets there. So let me tell you, when I got to the bar, though, I gripped the bar, and you grip it kind of harder than you're used to, and you kind of brace a little harder than you're used to when you're doing the body weight, because your body's been adjusting to this 40 kilograms of added weight. Your body thinks you're doing a pull-up, but it thinks you're so much heavier than you are. Add that to like a 78 or 9 kilogram frame, that's half my body weight. That's more than half my body weight. And so it's a tremendous difference, and your body's just like, ooh, that feels light. Let me tell you, it felt like I pulled to my belly button and that I was just so light, and it was so ridiculously easy. So that was a tremendous relief, and it was nice to feel that, that feeling, that sensation you get when you just feel like you're flying up on the bar. And I just felt like I got ridiculous contact with my lats as well, because they've been so hardly engaged, bracing wise and everything, my core, everything. I've just been bracing my whole body. You have to sort of prepare with your breath and with your, your cue, your lifting cue, or whatever you want to call it. Everything that goes into place before, making the initial pull and pulling yourself up on the bar. You just have to brace and, sort of focus and get in the moment in a totally different way when you're lifting that heavy. Granted, for some people, just 40 kilos is something you can rep out in your sleep, and, doing 10s or 12s clean with 40 kilograms, that's a joke to you. I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet, and let me tell you, 40 kilograms, when you put that on the weight belt, it feels heavy. It really does, and that's a big finito sign there by me, but Fuja, because after this back workout, I was like, I didn't do any core, so let me get right back up on that bar, rep out some 3 sets of 15 with hanging leg raises, and get that core work in so I can leave the gym satisfied knowing that I put everything out there and did everything that I had to do, not leaving feeling like I missed something. So yeah, that's what I did today. I did some body weight pull-ups, warm-up, put on a 20 kilogram plate, then put on 2 20-kilogram plates, which is 40 kilograms, and I did that for a 4x4 after those 2 warm-up sets, and then I did the remaining 64 pull-ups body weight. That is how the daily 100 looked, very different from anything I've done before. I'm going to probably do this again, and probably again fairly soon, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll do this every week. We'll see. It was exciting to get all that weight off, and pull with all that. So really exciting stuff. And then I did, just a back workout, everything you saw here in the footage, just a full-on back day. Felt really good to get the best of both worlds, heavy lifting wise, and then getting a ton of volume. We do this back day routine 2 times a week where you just destroy back completely. So that's what we did today, and we finished off with some core work there, just feeling like we did it all today, right? So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you for watching all the way through. If you have not already, please leave this video a big like and subscribe if you haven't already either. It literally takes 1 second and it helps me out tremendously in growing this channel. Having said that though, guys, I will see you in the next video.